Welcome back everybody, this is My Journey 4K. We are back in IMSA in the Dallara P217. Let's get into it. We're going to start this race in P4 in our class. Strength of the field today is a 33.35. We're coming into this race with a 1300 even rating. Falling down to 5th early in our class. Looks like the car that started second is just in front of us. They might have a run. Running away from the cars behind. Gaps opened up a little bit there. Cars in front battling hard. The red, white, and blue car is flashing its lights. Looking to try and get by. Haven't been able to make it happen yet. We're just trying not to lose sight of the cars in front of us right now. The average rating is 2,000 higher than ours. Slow hypercar down low. Not sure what happened to the Cadillac there. That's going to open up the gap to the cars behind just a little bit more, maybe. Still not losing sight of the cars in front of us. 5th in class. Pretty clean race so far. This is a 35-minute race today. We're going to need to stop once for fuel at least. It is an A license requirement for entry. This is the IMSA fixed series. Fixed meaning we do not get to change very much at all with our car. Tires from dry to wet if it's raining. And that's about it. I don't make edits to the car's setup. I just run all these fixed exactly what they give me, unless if I need to change tires for the rain. Going a little slow coming out of that last corner. We did run a 1:34.4 that lap. Fairly quick. Not as fast as the cars in front though. Sort of wondering how I got put in this grouping. Maybe there just wasn't a lot of people registered for this race. A whole lot of high level, high rated people. And most of them got there by racing cleanly and consistently and not making mistakes. That's what we're going to look forward to do in this race. I could see a Porsche hypercar not too far ahead of us. I'm not certain why LMP2 cars are catching the Porsche. I'm guessing they're going to pull into pit lane. You can see the gaps are not very far to the car in front and the two cars behind. In a 134.3 last lap. Decent times. But these guys aren't really rated my rating. At least I don't think they are. Most of them aren't. Average being a 3,300. See, there's somebody's really high level here, and it has skewed the numbers. I didn't really recognize any of the names up there, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily. I don't know everyone on iRacing, and I don't know all the pros on iRacing. Catching the car in front now. We're closing the gap. Come down quite a bit now. Looks like maybe they made a small mistake, which has allowed us to close that gap. We're still running decent lap times. We might have a chance here. That is closer than last lap for sure. Still 5th in class. Started 4th overall. I mean, 4th in our class. This is an overall. There's multi-class racing going on here. There's a hypercar class. We've seen a couple of them already. One of them moving slow early. And then there's our LMP2 class with the Dallara P217. And then there's the GT3 class with a variety of manufacturers. Those were the leaders at the bottom of our screen there just a moment ago. Not too far ahead of us still. Very proud of myself for hanging in there with such a highly rated group. Still in the top 5. Going a lot wide there. That's going to be a 1X for us. We probably didn't lose much time doing that though. Gap to the car in front really is just barely more than last lap. They're not getting away from us. We don't quite have the pace to catch and get around them. We aren't feeling the pressure that much from us, I guess. Because they're just slowly starting to drive away from us. Gaps are starting to open up just a little bit more. Everybody's fairly evenly paced here though. At least 4th and back. Just about 10 minutes into the race. Pit window should be opening soon. I don't think we'll come in this early, but maybe. Starting to catch a GT3 car now. Still 5th in class. Opening up the gap to the car behind a little bit. Ooh. An issue with one of the cars in front. A GT3 car sitting on track backwards. Another LMP2 car off in the grass behind us. That should be for position. We should be up to 4th now. We'll see that update when we cross the line. Those cars behind are starting to battle there, though. The LMP2 car that had a problem is looking to get by, it looks like. Still just under a second to the car behind. Lost sight of the car in front of us somehow. We are up to 4th in class now. And not see really anybody in front of us. That GT3 car and LMP2 slowed us down a good amount. I'm not sure where the car in front of us went. Another GT3 car just ahead. I don't think that was the car. It might have been the car in front of us that had an issue. Anyways, we're up to 4th. Car behind is still hanging in there. They're not really gaining or losing a whole lot on us. When they do gain, they seem to lose it soon. Maybe that's us, or maybe it's them. Maybe it's a bit of both. Catching some GT3 cars now. Looks like a Ferrari just in front of us. And a Mercedes just in front of them. Our exit on turn 1 was a little bit compromised. The car behind's going to close up the gap a little bit here. Probably not going to have the run to make the pass. We'll get in front of the GT3 car just before the chicane. That'll allow us to continue to open up the gap a little bit to the car behind. As long as we don't make too many big mistakes. So 135 flat last time around. Pit window is open. At least for our class. Catching some more GT3 cars just ahead. We've got a Porsche in front now. And just in front of them, it looks like a BMW. Big group of cars just in front of them. Nose to tail, 4 of them it looks like. 3 Porsches at least. This is the kind of traffic that might make me consider pulling into the pits. Although, this is the kind of traffic that'll keep you from getting down to pit lane too. We're going to pass on the inside of the main straight. A few more cars just ahead to try and pass. We'll try and pass on the inside again. Side by side with the GT3 car coming out of turn 1. Gonna go defensive. Trying to catch and pass a couple more Porsches just in front. Big group of cars there, and then a whole lot of nothing in front of us now. At least for a little while. You can see one of the LMP2 cars just in front of us. I think that's third place. Cars behind are still there. The car behind us might need to worry a little bit more about the car behind them. We are still fourth in class. Over 15 minutes in the race, less than 20 minutes remain. We still have to take our pit stop. How many laps we do will depend on where the leader is when time expires. BMW GT3 just ahead. The Porsche in front of them. LMP2 field has closed up on us though. It's 5th and 6th just behind us now. No pitting yet. We're gonna go as long as we can, I think. Especially since we're gonna pass this whole GT3 field. Our exit in turn 1 slightly compromised due to the GT3s. Hopefully it doesn't harm us too much. The GT3 behind blocked the LMP2 just a little bit. We're in front of them now. Gap of the car behind is not very much. Catching a GT3 Ferrari just in front of us now. Looks like second in their class. We're about to get around the whole GT3 field. When we get by them, we should have a clear track again. Porsche GT3 just ahead of us. Looked like maybe the Ferrari back there didn't like what the LMP2 car just did. They were flashing their lights, not sure what that was about. Still fourth in class. We have yet to take our pit stop. The Acura hypercar is going to come out of the pits behind us. But in front of the LMP2 it looks like. And that was a close one. Looks like third in class when they pitted. Still just a few tenths of the car behind us. They're hanging in there. We're just unable to shake them right now, even with the traffic. Like I said, these guys are so much more higher rated than us. I'm not even really sure how we got in this grouping, but it's definitely the top grouping. I don't think I've ever seen a 3300 grouping that was not the lead group, so I could be wrong. Maybe it's happened before, and not including special events like endurance races. Getting close to the wall there, not considering our pit stop yet. We just got by the GT3 field. We're going to push it as far as we can on the fuel we have. We've got a few more laps of fuel for sure. Still in fourth place in our class. Just trying to shake this blue, white, and black car behind us. Unable to really do it. They're pretty much matching race pace. Just a few tenths back, lap after lap. Well, they got up on us there really quickly. Not quite sure what happened there. Are they going to try for the inside? They will. I'm going to fall one position there, down to 5th. Well, we should have the pace to be able to keep up with them as well. Maybe we'll be given an opportunity to get that position back. Still have a few more minutes before the pit window closes. We're not going to pull in yet. Just got by all the GT3s a lap or two ago. Track is clear right now. 5th in class. Started the race in 4th. We have 4th in our sight though. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're sort of running away from the car behind in 6th. This blue car is starting to get away from us just a little bit. Just a few tenths of a second behind still. Trying our best to keep up and wait for an opportunity. Whatever gap they may have gained, they've lost it. We are right on their tail yet again, coming into turn 1. We're over 22 minutes into the race. We might have a run on them here. 4th in class. Somebody else must have taken their pit stop early. Slightly early. We're flashing our lights now. We have a run on them. We're going to go for the inside move. They're going to block it. Blocking hard. That kind of weird reaction caused us to slow it up a little bit. Ran a 1:34.2 last lap. Pit window is coming to a close though. We're probably gonna have to pull in this lap or next. You can see the could see the yellow lights on our wheel. Just a split second behind the car in front of us, flashing our lights again. Seeing if we can't make them nervous or upset. Catching another GT3 car. The car in front's gonna pull into the pits. Locking it up, coming in. Not sure if they came in too fast or not. That will be a penalty if they did. Just over 24 minutes in the race, we're finally taking our pit stop. You can see an LMP2 car in front coming out. Probably one of the leaders. LMP2 car passing over there. Not sure if that was another. These are some hypercars passing there. We are coming out of the pits. The other car is not. Alright, we're going to come out a little bit further ahead now. That car is no longer an issue for us. We came into the pits in 3rd position. Pushed it as long as we could. About 10 minutes remain in the race. Hypercars are starting to catch now. The yellow Cadillac is going to want to get by soon. Flashing their lights at us. Looks like they're 7th overall. Another Cadillac catching behind here. And they should be able to pass us on the inside on this straight. Well, that car behind them says 10th. They've probably taken some pit stops and come out in different positions. It says we're 3rd currently. We're not actually 3rd. We'll have to see what that says when we cross the line. We did pull into the pits in 3rd. Looks like we are back into 5th. Red Ferrari in the way on those S's. Let's see what looks like a yellow Cadillac starting to catch up from behind. No, it's a Porsche. Porsche hypercar back there. Gonna catch us in a little bit. I think the Porsche should get by on this straightaway here. Not the main straight, but this straight. Hopefully cleanly. We started the race 4th in class. We're currently 5th. It's a really high strength field. I don't see any other LMP2 cars in front or behind at the moment though. Pretty clear track in front and behind at the moment. Another hypercar starting to catch just a little bit. I think that we've finally gotten clear of the GT3 field. Shouldn't be seeing too many more of those. I don't see 4th ahead yet. Sort of figured maybe we would. I didn't think we were that far behind. Possibly a slow pit stop. That's a GT3 car ahead. A little more than 5 minutes remain in the race. The pit window is definitely closed for the LMP2s. Everything's looking pretty quiet at the moment. Whole lot of traffic all at once. Hypercars passing us while we're passing GT3s. And then it just all clears up. Don't see any or many more GT3s in front. Don't see hypercars catching behind, and one of the last ones has already passed in front. Not much time remains in the race. Ooh, a hypercar is coming out of the pits. Gonna come out behind us. BMW GT3 ahead. We've got a few laps left to do. And that's about it. Flashing our lights for the GT3 just ahead. Well, we've got another Mercedes in front of us, GT3 car. Hypercar is catching us behind. We're gonna catch before we catch the GT3, I think. Although we are flashing our lights at the GT3 car now, I'm gonna take them on the inside. The Acura is going to have to pass on the inside of the straight here for both of us. They're not going to get by before turn 1, but right as we're coming into turn 1, they will. Another GT3 just ahead. Going to hit a tiny bit of traffic again. Going to be a couple laps left in the race. We want to keep it clean now for sure. Coming out of that corner, the Ferrari made us go extra wide, looks like. We are going to get by in the long run though, without damage. Catching another Porsche in front of us, yellow and blue. Still 5th in class. Started 4th.